As mayor of the city of Warwick, it's my distinct honor to be here addressing the graduating class of 2020. This is certainly not what any of us envisioned when we thought about your graduation. It's not what your parents have dreamed about and planned for probably since the day you were born. It's not what you expected for graduation or for all the experiences you had hoped to have had this past year. Instead, we are all practicing social distancing. And for your teachers, principals, superintendents, school committee, and for all of our school staff, distant learning is no longer just a concept that any of them were probably considering, but a reality. None of this current reality is what any of us had hoped for. When I became mayor just over 24 months ago, I certainly did not imagine I would be guiding our city through an unprecedented catastrophe. But here we are. And from this experience, I hope you have learned how resilient and determined you are. Those are qualities that will come to serve you well no matter what path you pursue in the future. You persevered despite all of the disappointments and challenges that came before you. And now you have earned your diploma. No one can ever take that away from you, and it's a big step in building a better future for yourself. In fact, this class will go down in history. You have lived through challenges that no previous graduating class has ever experienced. I hope these challenges have made you stronger. I hope for this, you have seen our community come together to make sure you all would have the opportunity to graduate. Your teachers have spent countless hours reconfiguring their lessons, plans, and other activities so that you could continue learning online and so that you could graduate on time. This was a tremendous undertaking, and all of your teachers deserve a huge thank you. I hope you have seen how, even during tough times like this, there are opportunities for us to all come together, and as a community, we are stronger together than we are apart. While this pandemic has been devastating for so many people, it has also showed us some of the best in humanity. Restaurants themselves struggling with drastically reduced revenue, bringing meals to first responders and hospital workers, local businesses changing how they operate so they can instead make masks or sanitizing solution to help keep people safe. People volunteering to pick up groceries for a neighbor unable to leave their house. I don't know if any of you have ever watched Mr. Rogers. That may have been before your time, but it was part of my time. Mr. Rogers had a saying, "When I was a boy, I would see scary things in the news. My mother would say to me, 'Look for the helpers. You will always find people who are helping.'" That is so very true. We have seen so many helpers during this crisis. But today, I want to also ask you to be the helpers of today and the future. Help make our community a better place. Help make our world a better place. We need people like you, young leaders, graduates of today, who care about our community. If you see an issue that needs to be fixed, don't just wait for someone else to fix it. Help find a solution. If we are all at the graduation ceremony we had already envisioned, we would have asked you to look around the room. Instead, I ask you to take a moment and think of your classmates and your teachers. Think about your own goals and aspirations. Some of you will go on to help shape our community or maybe even the world. Some of you will make an impact that may not be as obvious, but it is equally important. In previous years, I've told graduating seniors that the path to success when faced with the unexpected will be using your ability to adapt, embrace new challenges, and have confidence in your abilities, experience, and intellect. No class has learned that more than you, the class of 2020. Thank you. Good luck in your future endeavors, and thank you for being a part of this great city.